came to Jonesboro for college, love everything about Jonesboro. It is a wonderful community. It's full of wonderful people. Why leave? We are here today as the March of Dimes Ambassador family because we have a premier ourselves, and so we want to give back.
The March of Dimes is really important to us because they helped our family and many other families while we were in the NICU with our son.
My pregnancy was absolutely textbook. It was perfect. Everything was exactly as we expected it to be.
We were preparing for a full-term, bouncing baby boy at 9 months.
At 33 weeks, I'd been working in the pharmacy, left, went home, normal day, had my peanut butter sandwich for lunch, everything was fine. Got back to the office and just fell apart. It moved so fast from I don't feel good to something's not right, I can't function. Like, let's go to the ER now.
So I left and packed clothes and followed the ambulance all the way to Little Rock. So it was pretty much the most terrifying thing possible because we had no idea what was going on. It was one of the scariest days ever.
I asked, I was going, why do we have to, what's happening right now? And he went, your organs are shutting down. That's why you were throwing up. It's because you're going into full organ failure. You have HELLP syndrome. Your labs, we don't have time for anything. The woman handed me the little mask to put on and was trying to get me prepared for everything. And whenever the doctor came in, she said, lab's gonna be here in 10 minutes with platelets because her platelets are depleted. He went, no, we're gonna start now because in 10 minutes we won't have a patient. Walking into the NICU for the first time, I'd lost concept of time. I don't remember even how many days had passed before I got to hold Murray. And, I was being wheeled into this environment where I have to have permission to go through the doors. And it was cold, everything is metal and glass, and I get wheeled up to an incubator that, has my child in it. March of Dimes NICU Family Support Program was phenomenal when we were in there. Like I said, everything was a whirlwind whenever we found ourselves in the NICU. Kristen Powell was the person we met first, and she was so helpful, not only because, she was the March of Dimes specialist and she knew what needed to be done, but also she has preemies. She had been in our shoes before. She helped with all our paperwork. She stepped in and helped him whenever he needed it. She would slip dry shampoo into the room whenever she knew I needed it. Just things that would have gone unnoticed. She stepped in to help with.
She was one of the first people that I actually got to talk to after being brought into the NICU room. She explained her role and what she does, and that basically she was there to help along with the UAMS social worker that was assigned to the floor.
We were in the NICU for 30 days. We were fortunate with the situation we were given that we all left together. We left as a family of 3. We met other families that were not as fortunate as we were.
Murray was born 4 pounds and 1 ounce, and when we left, I believe he was at 5.
Like right at 5 pounds.
Right at
that was
5
the goal.
Our goal was 5 pounds and no bradycardias. That was our goal to leave. And then he passed all the milestones to meet so we could discharge. And then on day 29 or 30, our doctor discharged us. Murray is now 5 years old as of this week. And now we've got baby Henry, who's also 4 months old. And so we're just...
No, I'm 5 years old.
I misspoke, he's 5 years old. So, as you can tell, he is quite the spitfire. Luckily, our house is covered in Legos and kids' toys.
When I was pregnant with Henry, everything was wonderful, just like it was with Murray. So of course we were on pins and needles of, are we gonna go through a second NICU experience? But thanks to research done by the March of Dimes, I was monitored very closely by a specialist. This little guy actually went a week late. No early little preemies this time, and so, you know, he's proof that research done by the March of Dimes helps.
Any of those donations that they give go to help these kids, you know, benefit from research and help with the food programs and help with whatever that they need. So those donations are needed. It's not that the March of Dimes just wants them, it's that they're needed to help families, you know, move forward.
How the March of Dimes are gonna help kids like me?
Say it.
My favorite TV shows are, I don't know. What do we have that microphone?
That's because it's recording what we say. It can hear us real well.
Can you hear us?